Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Salesforce AI Champions. Today I'll be going to talk about how to use a lookup element using the data source type as custom. And in the earlier sessions I have discussed about how to use the lookup element using different data source type like a subject, custom and pick list filtered by record types as well. And I'll be adding those tutorial links in this YouTube video descriptions as well. So in the last session I have already shown how to use this apex as a source for this lookup element and for a case standard field. So today I'll be using this same lookup element, and I'll be creating a new lookup element in the same OmniScript to use the data source type as custom, and I'll be fetching a custom field values with that using the data source type as custom. So before get started, please do like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel. And I'll be creating a new field in the case object, and let me create a pick list field in the case object, and I'll be selecting this pick list, and let me click on next, and I need to provide the field label as like issue category. So I am creating a new custom field for this case, and let me provide couple of few values like billing, then technical issues, and product feedback, feature request, login or access problem, or account management. So these are the values I have put for this issue category pick list field, and let me click on next. And for our system admin, this field is there, access is there, and just click me on save. So I'm in developer console. Let me create a new apex lookup custom data source for custom field. So I am providing this as the apex class name, and I'll be making it like a global class, and this is the class name. And the first initial considerations, like we need to implement the Vlocity open interface too. So since I am using a communication org, so that is why I'll be providing the namespace as Vlocity_CMT. For your case, that could be Vlocity INS for Vlocity Insurance org, or OmniStudio Managed Package org. In that case, that namespace would be like OmniStudio, and I'll be writing Vlocity open interface 2, and the initial method as a entry point, the method that I need to write, like the boolean that would be returning a boolean data type, and the method name would be like invokeMethod. So these are the basic format we need to follow while customizing and need to use our apex in our OmniStudio tools. And return type would be boolean and invokeMethod, and we need to pass few parameters that are needed. So these are the format we must have follow in order to customize this one. And map of string object, like we need to provide the input map, then map string object, output map, then final one is like optional, but in my case I am just putting it map string object options. And whenever I need to write the if block, so whenever our method name, the method name that we are invoking from our OmniScript, in our case the OmniScript lookup element, whenever the method name equals like the method name we are passing from the uh, respective OmniScript element, from the OmniScript element, that needs to be matched. Like for our case I'm just putting it like lookup custom field values. So this is the method name I am providing. So in the method name, whenever this method name getting matched, then I'll be again calling another apex method that I'll be writing below, so that apex method will be invoked. So I'll be just writing the apex method name like populate case case. The field name was issue category, case issue category field, and just passing the parameters like input map, then output map, and final one is options. So this is the basic syntax we need to follow every time, and I'll be just writing this apex method. So public void populate case issue category field, then I need to just pass same that this thing like input map, output map, and the options like map of string object input map, and final one is like options. And I'm just declaring a map of string, list of map string comma string. So issue category list, new list of map, and I just I'll be using like I need to fetch these field values. So in order to that I can use just that schema class. So with the help of the schema class method like describe field result, we can retrieve like those field values for the issue category custom fields that we have provided. So I'll be just using that one. Like let me write the comment as well. Describe the issue category field to retrieve picklist metadata. Now schema dot describe field result, then I'll be just writing like field result equals case dot our field API name is what, issue category. Let me search this one, issue category dot get describe, and we need to like pick list values. We since there are multiple values, so let me just write like a list of schema dot pick list entry. So it will all retrieve all the pick list values, and since the OmniScript requires certain formats that expects OmniScript, so we need to map those like in a name value pair, and name value pair needs to be putted into that options map that we created already. So I'll be writing this variable name like pick list values equals to field result dot get pick list values. And we need to iterate through all the pick list values and need to put those values in like a name value pair in our case. So I'll be just writing a for loop for schema dot picklist entry. So picklist values needs to be iterated through these picklist values, and whenever the picklist values are active, I'm just writing a just checking whenever the picklist values are active is active method. So when this is true, I'll be just putting into this map, like let me declare a map of string comma string, and then category map, let me provide the name new map of string, and we need to provide like in name value key value pair, we need to provide put name as the entry dot get value. We need to provide name as the get value and value as the label, and category map dot put value entry dot get label, and we need to just add into our list that into our that map. So into our list we need to add, right? So the list we declared this one issue category list, and we can add like this dot add for each maps. We need to add category map, and finally we need to put all of these things list of this list into the options map, right? So output map, so our output map is what output map dot put, and in the options we need to pass this issue category list, and we should be good to go. And there is a issue bracket issue, let me just add this one. So still there is a issue, so missing return statement. Okay, we need to pass the return, we need to set the return as true whenever this is found, like return true, and we should be good to go. Let me save this class, and there are no issues, and we can use this class in our lookup field. And let me just clone this one, or I can just drag and drop a new lookup element in our OmniScript designer, and lookup case issue category custom field. Let me provide the label as this same, and we need to select the data source type as custom, and need to follow the syntax like apex class name dot the method name. So method name should be this one, lookup custom fields values, so this one, and whenever this method name matches, then it will invoke the apex method, this one populate case issue category field, and we'll be good to go. And let me just review this one. And we are seeing null values, so let me check whether the issue, and we can see that there are some copy paste issue was there, that is why it's not showing. So we can see we can get the list of all the case category values in our or lookup element. And today we have learned about how to use this uh, data source type as custom in OmniScript, and through which we can just retrieve the field values of a custom field, specifically using that apex in the OmniScript. So thank you for watching. Please stay tuned. Please do like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.